VeryPink Knits audio podcast, my co-host Casey and I were answering a question about a stretchy bind off that was maybe too stretchy, and then a regular bind off was too stiff. And Casey said that recently on a project she combined a stretchy bind off with a not stretchy bind off and made it a new bind off that was alternating. And so we named it Casey's Not So Stretchy Bind Off, and then some emails started coming in where people wanted me to do a video on that. So I did. I put those two bind offs together, one my simple stretchy bind off and the other a regular bind off, and made it into Casey's Not So Stretchy Bind Off, but still a little bit stretchy. Anyway, I'm going to demonstrate that. We're going to use this little piece of knitting that I happen to use for another technique video that I just shot, but it's going to work well for this. This is a combination. It's kind of a mashup of two different bind offs. And when you're binding off, it's kind of it's a little bit more of an art form, because you might have to try a couple of things before you get it just right. Usually if I'm doing something like toe-up socks, I'm going to use the simple stretchy bind off. And if I'm just binding off something like this, I would probably just go up a needle size or two and for a looser bind off and just bind off normally. But this one is if you need some stretch, but not a lot of stretch. So it's a stretchy bind off combined with a not so stretchy bind off. So the first thing I'm going to start with is knit 2. And this is the stretchy part. I'm going to take the tip of the left needle and put it into the front of those two stitches and pull it through. And then the next stitch is a regular bind off. Knit it and just pull that loop over the other one. Each motion we end with just one stitch on the left needle, on the right needle. So I'm going to do a stretchy one again, knit the stitch, take the tip of the left needle, put it into the front of those two stitches, wrap it and pull it through. That was a stretchy. And then the regular. Stretchy. Regular. Stretchy. Regular. Let's take a look. Anytime I'm binding off, I'm always putting that last loop back up on the left needle to give it a look. And I do have something that needs some blocking, but it is sort of, it's loose and it's got some give to it, but it's not, if this was a straight up stretchy bind off, it would really be flaring right now, and that is not. But because it's a bit of an art form, this is another paintbrush for you to use to see what it's going to take to get your bind off just the way you want it to look. And that's it. Bind offs are always kind of an art form. You know, you can do a few stitches and see if the one that you've chosen is working for the fabric that you've created, if it's giving the effect that you want, and then just undo it if it's not quite right and try something stretchier or something not so stretchy like this one. I hope this video helps. Good luck.